out with it. Can they find a consolation in this game? Maybe. Over the halfway line goes Michel. Undelova's run offside, but it's worked to the left-hand side with Almeida. It's closed down by two players and gives away possession as he tries to find a teammate in midfield. And that opens up for Chelsea with Pedro coming over the halfway line. Morata has run offside, but that's a great ball to the right flank. The far post pass is terrible, and it's easily dealt with at the back.
Well, there's a lot going on there, isn't there? Because Morata had the chance before. That it was a good save from the keeper, and then Qarabag quickly broke. That move broke down, but Chelsea then come forward. Lovely ball to play Zappacosta in. And for me, I think he needs to try and go on his own there because he's at a decent position, decent angle. Instead, he plays it across for Morata. You can see what he's trying to do, but the ball is all wrong. And Morata can't get on the end of it. Morata's been lively though since he's come on, Bobby. He's had a few chances, hasn't he? And looks in good shape, Morata.
Looks full of confidence. It looks as though we're going to get another guy for Qarabag at the moment. A player waiting down on the touchline, so we'll inform you of that as and when it's made. The next break in play. Chelsea, though, have made all three of their substitutions. Still two left for the home side. At the moment, there's no sign of the ball leaving the field or any break players now. Recognisable and back then into defence again as a high press on and the chance here from Qarabag, but
yeah, a pot shot really. All we've had, I think, possibly Qarabag's first effort on target, unless we include the one that hit the post in the first half, and hit the bar in the first half. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's not really been a spectacle second half, has it? The man advantage just plays into Chelsea's hands, and it's a case of how many goals do they want? And I still think with 12 minutes to go, they could get a couple more yet. Chelsea. Morata fancies one, I think.
Yes, the most emphatic win any side has picked up at Qarabag, the Olympic Stadium in Baku, in Champions League football. So Chelsea can hold their heads high at that fact. Leon here loses it on the edge of his own box, and Qarabag come out with it again. Almeida takes it onto the left-hand side. Rudiger is going there to meet him. We've already seen that he's athletic and full of pace. This time, maybe a little bit of a nudge on Almeida. Didn't look to be too much in it, but when you look at some of the decisions that have led to penalties in this game, it's probably about the same.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he goes down. I think it is just about a foul. Almeida is leaning on him slightly. Rudiger. It's similar to the two penalties that Chelsea have got, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, the second penalty, he's got a bit of a shirt, hasn't he? So you can see why he's given that one. The first one, I still think, for me, is harsh, and that's changed the whole complexion of the match with the sending off. And Chelsea's been settled down by that early goal. It might have been a bit different if it had stayed 11 v 11.
Yeah, you would think so. Chelsea, of course, looking top their group. There's still remaining in the with Roma for that top spot. Of course, Roma take on Atletico Madrid later on this evening away in Spain. Atletico need to win that to keep alive any hopes that they might have slim hopes of qualifying for the knockout stages. Or though
Atletico, yeah,
it's going to be Europa League if they don't win tonight.
Yeah, they have to beat Roma, I think, to give themselves any chance going into the final game to possibly finish second in the group.
Yeah,
it's not beyond the realms yet because they could get 6 points. Roma would be on 8. Chelsea would pretty much be there then with 10. So there is a chance still for Atletico. It's been a bit of a dismal season for them so far. Not exactly firing in the Spanish league either, are they?
10 points adrift to Barcelona already in the Liga. That's Madrid rivals Real Madrid. Ball into the box here for Morata, scoops up off his boot and goes away. Might come back again though. Willian can't get on the end of a loose ball. 10 minutes left to go. We bring you independent off-tube studio commentary. Qarabag 0, Chelsea 3.
This is now like the first game, Bobby, I must admit. I mean, you know, Chelsea have got the man advantage, but Qarabag have tired as well, and they do look really sort of second string, or second tier, shall I say, in terms of European football. There's obviously been times where they've been able to compete. They've got 2 good draws against Atletico in the competition so far, so that would suggest they're no mugs at all. But in this match, it's been a mismatch. You know, it's Chelsea with the superior quality, the better players, more experienced players, obviously, and it's really showed. And Qarabag, you know, just on that occasion, hacked it out of play because that was the only option they had to do. And you know, it's very obvious the difference in class at the moment.
Just seen that substitution, the second one for Qarabag, who's gone off, and it's sort of a defensive-minded change as a wide man amid keeper Sage with Willian unable to get on the end of it. Is Elvin Yunasaid who's come on in his place. So trying to work out where he's been in these final 9 or so minutes. They've still got one substitution left to make as well. Have the home side Qarabag.
Seaback Courtois had one of the easiest nights he'll ever have, hasn't he, really? A couple of routine catches and that's it, really. Nothing at all to trouble him.
Chelsea now with Morata, who's pulled off into position just for the time being. He's pretty tracked. Ball out for a foul on the Chelsea left-hand side, taken pretty quickly by Azpilicueta into Pedro, and now back to Drinkwater. Switches play, nice looking ball there across, bring it down, but then puts a cross into the box himself, easily dealt with at the back there by the towering figure of Recinak. Chelsea have to recycle it through midfield again. Gary Cahill comes on forward, unchallenged, leaves it infield for Pedro. Picks up the pace slightly, tried to turn there, but too sharply, and feet just wouldn't go as quick as the mind, and all got away from him. Passed forward down to Qarabag. Is not really useful enough for Undelov to get on the end of, and you see there were 6 white shirts for the one Qarabag attacker. Obviously, really providing any support as you'd expect at this stage of the match. 3-0 down, 10 men for Qarabag. Last thing they want is to come away with an even more demoralising scoreline against them. Of course, they're enjoying themselves domestically. Qarabag top of their domestic league, so it looks as though they'll be back in the mix for Champions League football next season, although there's a little bit of competition for the title still, it would seem. They're only a point ahead of second place Zira.
All the big guns in Azerbaijan, Bob. Zira, Kabala. Sorry, but obviously not the strongest of domestic leagues, we don't think. And Qarabag are obviously head and shoulders, well, you expect to be the best team there, the fact they've been to the Champions League, but they're only a point clear, aren't they, at the minute? So, yeah, obviously it's an emerging league. But Chelsea are in a different class tonight to them, without having to be at their best either. You know, Chelsea have been sort of third gear tonight, really.
Yeah.
Played within themselves, getting the job done. Nice professional performance. Bit of a helping hand as well from the referee, I think, with certainly one debatable penalty decision, the second one a little bit soft as well. So, you know, Chelsea everything's gone for them tonight, to be honest with you, but they've done the job.
The change is on the way for Qarabag as well, and it might be on the way after Chelsea get a 4th goal as Willian strikes into the back of the net, and that is the 4th wonderful effort from the Brazilian, former Shakhtar man there, given a bit of space, edge of the box, one thing in mind, drilled low to the bottom right corner, keeper with no chance, and Chelsea edging towards the 6th goal at Stamford Bridge as they now lead by 4 goals to 0.
Yeah, it's a really good strike, isn't it, from Willian, edge of the area, takes it, cross goal, and then rockets it into the bottom corner. No goalkeeper's going to save that fabulous strike. Qarabag 0, Chelsea 4. Chelsea have underlined their superiority in the second half, and it's arguably the goal of the night from Willian, his 2nd of the evening, and a brilliant strike it is as well from the edge of the area. Willian takes it across goal on the right-hand side, pulls the trigger, and he arrows it into the bottom corner. It's a very good strike from the Brazilian, the goalkeeper Ibrahim Sejic, with absolutely no chance, and Chelsea are cruising to the Champions League knockout stages. It's Qarabag 0, Chelsea 4.
Had that 3rd and final change as well now for Qarabag. It is the striker Undelov who's gone off, and it's the Spaniard Danny Quintana, 30-year-old, who comes on in his place. Gets 5 minutes of normal time. I don't imagine the referee will put on too much additional time. He's well within his rights to go for the full 3 minutes with all 6 substitutions made, but I think on the basis of what he did at the end of the first half, I think we got about 20 seconds for the stoppages we had in that first half with a sending off and the break in play that came about after that man was sent for an early bath, the penalty too.